Hey, racist.
Looking for something, Rond? Huh? Coming to tell me to fuck off again?
He did something. He stole his employer's goods. He's been expecting this. He's really puffed himself up. Then why are you smirking? Listen up, fuckwits. You don't scare me. Cops don't run Revachol West. You don't run Martinez. You don't run anything. So who does? You? No. The lieutenant turns to the lawyer. He means La Puta Madra. A legendary Mountain Gunway crime boss from Jamrock controls what is probably the most powerful organized crime outfit in Revachol West. Yeah, I figured the Everarts weren't really like the big bosses. They're just kind of in charge of this little snippet. Looks like the lieutenant has a plan. Let me do this. For a moment, the lawyerman is silent, then he spits on the pavement. Yeah, him. Cross your arms and nod. I presume you're familiar with his peons, or peones. Unsure where this is leading. There's little bitches. He's got them all under the unions. Not just the unions. He has peones everywhere. Some say he even has them in the RCM. He gets closer to him. Dirty fucking peones who'd do anything for him. Multi-ethnic drug addicts. Lieutenant adopts a run time quality. Be cool, sire. He's getting into this. Say nothing. You're not peones, he says. You wouldn't be investigating a drug thing if you were. Oh, of course not. We're not peones, but if we were, and one of Madra's drivers would be stealing from him, then it's a good peonish job to find out who that is. He's surprisingly good at this. Yeah, he is. It's not a hard job. Wouldn't take a long time. It wouldn't make Padre Madre angry. He looks at him, but a stupid fucking racist is standing in the way protecting this fucking thief. His eyes dart between you and the lieutenant. I'm not scared of you or the mob. I'm under protection of the lorryman and Carter's guild. See that corpse in the ceramic armor there? The lieutenant points to the yard. Did his shitty little guild protect him? Nah, you would just leave him out there if you... He tries to light a fresh cigarette, but his hands are shaking now. The sentence simply ends. Lieutenant turns and gives you a barely perceptible nod. Now it's on you to finish the job. Half-light. I can't do that. Dude, if I had... It's kind of rough because I don't have half-light. I can't just make them. -1, go fuck yourself. This is a white check, you may retry it. 8%, man, let's gamble. Well, I guess I fucked up. I I mean, I could level it again and do it again, but see if I persuade Tommy, I don't have to spend a point. Is this guy a lorry driver?
Right to work! Right to work! Shame on you!
What's if I want to try to fight Measure and I ain't going to? Well, I guess this guy's the only driver with the Salang guy. I should talk to Salang. Salang already said he was. If I ruin my relationship with Tommy, though, I could lose out on some stuff later. I don't want to save scum, but I'm going to try it once. I don't want to save scum once. So let's save game, bro cops. Let's see what I have for gear. Anything that gives me... Nope. Does anything take away from Half-Light? No. Oh, those shoes take away from my savoir? Huh. Maybe it'll be worth it to get some clothes. Let's do Half-Light. Let's talk to this man again.
Looking for something, Hunt? Huh? Coming to tell me to fuck off again?
Okay. Yeah, 17% is not enough. I would have to have like 3 points into it, I think. So I have to ruin my friendship with Tommy. It's okay. That's just how this playthrough's gonna have to go. Okay, Tommy.
Hello again, my man. What's on your mind?
She's a suspect. I thought you were a different kind of cop. He doesn't want to talk to me anymore.
It's the cop who turned me into a bad person.
Yep. I've completely ruined my relationship with that guy now. It's not really that big of a deal, but it could be. Who knows? This is her lorry right there. Am I not looking for that one? Past the roundabout, right? Oh, this one. Okay, try the door handle. Unlock the door. Open it. The smell of cigarettes and perfume welcomes you. Admire the posters. Study the centerfold. Lift the posters. Examine the radio. Yeah. She has all those stations so she can communicate with all the other drug runners. A piece of sandpaper that has been glued to the throttle. Sandpaper adds extra grip. Looks like the driver glued a piece of sandpaper to the throttle to offer some extra grip. A novel technique. The movie stars are still smiling from the walls. Unfold the newspaper. Pick up the note. I'm pretty sure it's
All right, we're
class.
finished here. Let's quickly debrief and go over what we found, so we don't do it in front of the company rep.
The evidence seems to point to a rather extensive and well-organized operation. Yeah, that's true. I'm especially intrigued by that radio transmitter, particularly the sheer number of stations it can connect. Looks like this alleged drug trade cast a wide net. This means it's well-funded. Technology like that, a major player must be financing it. Yes. I'm not sure what the ULAN frequencies are all about, but they may hold some significance. Perhaps it's a better way to connect between fleets and avoiding frequency bleed, or maybe it's used to tap into RCM networks. As elegant as they are, I don't think they are relevant to the drug trade. I want a woman there, especially for a lady driver's cabin. Yes, well, he does the same war. How do you think it's connected to the Union? We didn't find anything inclusive, linking them will, should return to the case. What are you thinking? The fact has that one hasn't started already giving me pauses. An investigation, I mean, especially if modern grouping is involved, and I can't imagine they aren't, it certainly is worrisome. Okay, debrief over. Yeah, so don't tell her anything about this case until we solve it, pretty much. I'm pretty sure the lady driver is Kloss.
Can I help you?
I don't think
Yes?
she did. I don't think she did the murder. I don't think she did the murder at all, but she's definitely the drug runner. And she turned on her shower. So I got a feeling she committed suicide or something. What about this lady? What does you have to say?
Hello again, sweetie.
Tug on her heartstrings. What the hell? Okay. Yeah, this GPU kinda. I need to get a new one. It's good for video editing, but there's weird issues. This will help me out, Lena. Thanks. About your pin. I just want to thank you again. She doesn't let me pawn it. Yeah, dude, I'll pawn it. I'm a superstar. He's down on his luck right now, dog. We're probably nearing an hour, but I'll go for a little bit more. I feel like we haven't really got much done. We still haven't got the body down. I feel like it's an astronomical failure. Jam mystery. Report back to Joyce. Yeah. I'm gonna save it before I talk to her though, because I don't want to accidentally give her information. Because sometimes I need to target shit.
You're back. Good. What can I help you with?
Can I have some money? Oh my god. How much do you need? 130 real. Oh my god, she just gave me 130 real. I'm your little peone now. Yes, my eyes on the harbor have sent that word. Have sent word to that effect. What have you discovered? Where exactly are these eyes located? One of the tall buildings that we're looking around about most likely that will give a read of the entire corner. In any case, it's a relief to know someone has looked into it. Nothing to handle it. If there's an investigation, it will be part of an ongoing operation, subject to confidentiality. I'm sure you understand. Of course, Detective, she says, her tone more cautious suddenly. In any case, you've held up your end of our arrangement. I trust you with the rest. Now it's my turn. I wouldn't normally break protocol like this, but the situation demands it. If you don't solve this murder, I'm afraid we may have a bloodbath on our hands. How are the lynching and the strike connected? I have an indirect role to play, I'm sad to say. My employer experienced a momentary lapse of faith in me from the moment they elected to employ a private military contractor as insurance. They called it my security detail. They dispatched after I relayed the union's initial offer, every worker. Yep, a member of the board, she nods. I tried to convince my employer that it was simply a piece of rhetoric or a joke. We did not appreciate the humor. Do you need a security detail? Absolutely not. These mercenaries are muscle, pure and simple. They are meant to intimidate the Union into surrendering. Who are they exactly? Cradle, an Aragi's military company. As far as I know, 3 arrived in Martinez. They report to me sporadically, but they do not answer to me. To be frank, our relationship is deteriorating. They wear ceramic armor. They have semi-automatic weapons and years of combat experience. They also have trauma and stressor disorder and no idea how to conduct themselves in an urban civilian environment. So what happened? The story is one of them, the Colonel, I don't know his real name, sexually assaulted a local woman while he was drunk and separated from his unit. This allowed some of the more militant Union members to subdue him. He was taken out behind the whirling rags and lynched last Saturday night. But then, nothing. Mr. Clare refuses to let me in the harbor. I have not been able to discuss this matter with anyone there. The remaining 2 criminal contractors carry out their orders for now. It's a smokescreen in secret. They are conducting an independent military tribunal into the mission. Once this investigation is concluded, executions will follow. Holy shit, okay. What is the nature of this so-called investigation? Whether to execute one, some, or all of the Union militants? I haven't seen these guys yet, but I have to say this is not disco. This is very far from disco. If you don't pin this on someone good and do it fast, then identify and execute everyone. Holy shit. They would have to project strength and power. Yeah, the Debonaires have over 2,000 men. It will be 1,000 to 1. Have you ever seen a hornet invade a beehive, Lieutenant? She leans back. It's not pretty. It's true. A Serace giant hornet, the world's largest insect, can kill 40 honeybees in a minute, while a group of 30 can decimate an entire hive of 20,000 bees in less than 4 hours. Yeah. These men work in tandem using semi-fully automatic firearms. Their armor is virtually impenetrable to muzzle-loaded weapons, even yours. Most Union workers don't have guns at all. She is silent for a moment. The concludes, as I said, a bloodbath. I can't see it happen. Too many things would have to go wrong first. Isn't this a pretty black scenario you're describing? Okay. All we can do is keep the rest from going the same way. One single concrete suspect delivered into civil court, and I may be able to defuse the situation. Okay. If you mean did I see him alive, yes, but I did not know him. His name was Eli. His service name was Digger, most likely. He wouldn't divulge his full name, only one of them did, a bad sign if there ever was one. This Eli, I think he was nationality. How would you say he was? He was 40 or 50, it's hard to say. What else nationality else? He was Occidental, I think. How much time do we have? Until the execution start? Truthfully, I don't know. Depends on their progress identifying the members of the lynch mob or their impatience. Not on this matter, I'm afraid. They consider this a personal initiative. There was a brief silence. Seagulls squawk over the bay. It's a matter of days, not weeks. Okay, so I should definitely get his body down. Or he did. She tilts her head. This information is passed on to me from some teenagers loitering around the canal. I cannot testify by it. Who did the passing on then? There are many contractors, their tribunal, that's what they believe. The man was killed because he assaulted a local woman. I've asked around a bit. This seems to be an accepted story around Martin Days. Maybe Kloss is the one he assaulted, but maybe she's also the driver. No, the driver's not local. We haven't heard anything about the assault in connection with the lynching. Where did it take place and when? Last Sunday night at the Whirling in Rags, the hostel by the gates. Supposedly the colonel was drunk, maybe on narcotics too. Alright. Either way, he's alleged to have sexually assaulted a woman. And who is this woman? That's a good question, officer. I don't have the slightest idea. As I said, it's a rumor about a rumor. In any case, it's what the colonel's remaining colleagues believe. You'll be interested enough, you feel, yeah. Where are the two remaining works now? They've gone to ground as it were. I don't recommend seeking them out. She puts her foot on the guard wire for balance. For one, they're almost certainly armed to the teeth. They do not have the same respect for the Revshall citizens militia as I do. They put it bluntly, they think you're vigilantes, ghetto savages, or we still need to know where they are. You're likely to run into them eventually. When it happens, I'll be in better position if I don't appear involved. Where are these mercenaries? One is obviously the scab leader. Oh, really? At the harbor gates? The one chanting idiotic slogans, he's rarely maintaining his disguise. That's him? Really? The other has a vantage point in a building south of the roundabout. They were keeping tabs on you while you were canvassing the lorry drivers. What must be the goon ill-fitting work clothes? Scab leader. That may be so, she poised. Okay. That would afford a good vantage point. Heavens no, I'm not undercover agent. I have other questions for you. What can you tell me about the criminal? They used to be operating in war zones. Okay, so I'm just a military company. That's enough for now. Excuse my hesitation before. It's taken the Tragot. I was taken with the Tragot not long ago. This man's upper body. There were no markings on his hands or legs. Stay quiet, observe the woman's expression. Her mouth is relaxed. Accordion lines in her mouth vanish. The pearls of her eyes move slowly to the phone's surface. What do you think? Sorry, she breaks her concentration. I was trying to see if I could read the web of interdependencies between these points in the stars. She points to one photo of the paper. To one of the photo of the paper. I can't but exactly read the story. The points themselves don't have letters, numbers, anything. They're size indications in the body and distance from each other tells you what they represent. Like stars in the sky. Close, she nods. Port cities. This is an Orange's map of the waterways. A sailor's tattoo worn by wayfarers. Ooh, what's the use of this map? A sailor's soul would use it to fly back home if they should die abroad. The silver cord, they call it. Where is he now? Oh shit, okay. This one has flown quite far by now. Who can tell me more? what you gotta do. You will be careful. Alright, I wanted to get through that fast because I kind of want to talk to that dude, though. That mercenary wants in. He wants into, who else to point out the Nick Close? He wants into Everett Claire's place so he can kill everybody. That's literally. So as soon as he gets in, everyone dies. And then there's another mercenary near the roundabout. I kind of want to find the one by the roundabout because we haven't seen him. Oh, the gardener. Dude, I gotta save it again. Give me the gardener. I'll have to split this video into two.
Hello again, officer. How are things?
I can't talk to that person. I mean, that guy could be mercenary too. I doubt it. No, he's clearly a driver. Overlooking the roundabout. Only I could get over there. Can't talk to any of these guys. It could be this guy, he could be a mercenary, he's kinda small.
Hola, Wandering Man. How can I help you?
I could subscribe to his race theory, but I don't want to waste the point getting another thought right now. I haven't fully talked to this guy's gonna end my whole fucking career.
Right to work! Right to work! Shame on you!
Don't think so, Grunt's burning nuts, you got it. Who's on your colonel? Fucking loincloths really did him in. You can tell me what the tattoo means. What it means, he points to one tiny star in the one that lines almost on his stomach. I can tell you what this one means, only one. This means that it's so small. You want to hear what happened here? Yes. Our colonel was deep in the bush here. Deep in the fucking bush. Reconnaissance mission. So that guy can totally fuck up as your head up top. Spend a month behind enemy lines. Is this gonna injure me? You're not really a scavenger. Fucking mask is getting sweaty. I want to take my mask off and trucks. Slowly, he's trying to get his right to work dance back on. That's funny. Yeah, that guy could probably just straight up kill me. He's huge. Well, I don't know where the other guy is, but let's go back to the Whirling in Rags. Pretty sure it's gonna be like time to sleep here pretty soon for Kim. Let's see what Kim has to say.
Yes.
I already did this, I'm pretty sure. Okay. Sorry, I'm just gonna spam it through some stuff that I already did in the other playthrough. I already talked to Kim before. Basically just telling him that I'm fucked up and I can't remember anything. He tells me I should go see a doctor to debrief him at the end of the day. I could ask the bartender about the woman. So now that I have the money to pay him, should I give it to him? Like, I don't know. I have your money. Sorry for the trouble. Great, thank you, officer. That's all I wanted. Payment for services rendered. It's good you paid before 2100, or the door would have been locked electronically. He taps his foot against the metal box installed in the back of the bar counter. Wow, so I did it just before. 2100 is when we go to bed, I guess. Please pay for each night in net starting tomorrow. 20 real per night. Continue. I'll take it over here too. Goodbye. Okay. Oh, he's paid off. He's happy. I can't believe I got the money from that chick. Can you please give me money? Yeah, sure. Yeah, she is super wealthy. She's gonna give me fucking cash like that. Holy shit. That's the stupidest way of asking for money. You seem rich, give me money. Like, okay. Yeah, sure. Okay. So let's turn in our, it's 20 bucks a night. I've earned enough for one night, I guess. If I have enough bottles. I don't think I do. I'll be short. I can also sell that pin at the pawn shop to see how much that gives me. $2.90. Okay, I earned enough for a night. Okay, we're all about making money now. Well, before 2100 hits, let's go to that pawn shop again. I've never been into the pawn shop, so that's as far as I've been that way. That's the pawn shop, right? Let's see how much that pin sells for.
It's not often that I see officers of the RCM in my pawn shop. What can I do for you? I haven't really had any problems myself, though some of my customers have complained about the inconsistent law enforcement.
Who are your customers usually?
All kinds of people come through here. Locals, travelers, people looking for a deal, people looking for a keepsake, people who are terminally bored. As you can see, I have a wide selection of goods for everyone to choose from.
Huh.
It keeps me entertained.
I don't want to get rid of her commemorative thing. The Headless Bone Rider. I don't know who her is. 50 cents, dude, let's purchase it. Yeah, well, at least I have a figurine for whoever she is. Alright. Sorry I haven't been reading that much. Ugh. Had a sneezing attack or a nose blowing attack earlier, so my pardon of Meg. Alright. I think we're gonna call it on that. Damn, 5 more points. That'd be kinda nice. Try to level up. We'll look at spending some points into what we really want to get, and then we'll work with it from there. So, we'll go back into here to the discotheque in Whirling Rise. And then we go save it.